ābrahmastambaparyantamahameveti iti niścayī nirvikalpaḥ sukhi śāntaḥ prāptāprāptavinirvṛtaḥ nānāścaryamidaṃ viśvaṃ न kiñciditi niścayī nirvāsanaḥ sphūrtimātro न kiñcidiva śāmyati.
Verse 7, ābrahmastambaparyantamahameveti. I am indeed in everything, from the Creator down to a tuft of grass. He who has understood this with certitude becomes free from all thought oscillations. Pure and serene, he withdraws from what is attained and what is not attained. When all desires have ended, all agitations are gone. In that state of kaivalya described in the previous verse, the seer comes to experience that he, as self, is all pervading from Creator down to a tuft of grass. From Brahma down to a tuft of grass, meaning Anantam, with nothing possibly existing outside this space where Brahma down to a tuft of grass exists. That Anantam is he the self. This Brahma down to a tuft of grass was also covered in an earlier verse, in an earlier chapter, elaborately, where it was explained Brahma as though denotes the Creator and the tuft of grass denotes the minutest, smallest, insignificant created aspect in the creation, and without me the self lending my light, there can be no creator and not even the smallest created object. And when I exist as that self, apart from the creator and the created, that self he or she or as that self must be purest, because any impurity can be only in the creation when the vasanas of created beings come to play. He has to be thoughtless, because in that state, even the first thought of let me create does not arise. Acharya's commentary: when the limited identifications of the ego have been transcended, and with certainty when the seekers has understood I am indeed the all-pervading essence behind all names and forms. He is beyond his mind, and therefore no more can the oscillation of the mind, vikalpa, disturb him. The term nirvikalpa is an exclusive concentration upon the one entity without distinct and separate consciousness of the knower, the known, and the knowledge. It is strange but true that this familiar term nirvikalpa, taken up and popularized by Patanjali, is not at all used either in any of the principal Upanishads nor in the Bhagavad Gita. However, Ashtavakra freely makes use of it. Last but not the least, unquote, at this state, there is no mind, no thinker to think on what he has attained and what he has not attained. This aspect has been covered already in the earlier verse. Verse 8, nānāścaryamidaṃ viśvaṃ. He who has understood with certitude that this manifold and marvelous universe is nothing, is unreal, becomes desireless and pure intelligence. He finds peace as if nothing exists. Nothing is unreal in this creation. This has been covered elaborately in the verses on insentient creation and creation as the magic show. The contradiction between the earlier verse where he says, I am in everything from Brahma down to a tuft of grass, and this verse where he says, everything in the creation is unreal. This apparent contradiction stands resolved when we combine both verses and contemplate and arrive at a subjective experience of him or the self without any reference or any thought of creation, though we are present in the creation. Let us see. I meditate seated and existing in the creation. First, I renounce the unreal creation as temporary, like a magic show. I meditate further. I start experiencing the only reality in the unreal creation, the spirit, the self, without getting down to the matter in the creation. I further meditate. I continue to experience or exist as the only reality where the reference of both unreal creation and the reality illumining the creation have been transcended. What best expression is possible for that state upon transcending both unreal as well as real? Ashtavakra has said in the verse that it is all peace, pure, serene, with nothing else. That state, Acharya describes in the commentary as the ego rediscovers that it is, in its true nature, pure intelligence alone. He finds absolute peace in the objectless awareness, at once infinite and marvelous. Hari Om Tat Sat.